The politics surrounding the port of Mombasa finally brought the two rival coalitions on the same table as they seek to revert services back to the coastal city. The executive order issued today by President William Ruto now paves way for the government to streamline services at the port of Mombasa, which will now see several business enterprises shut down, at the same time paving way for the political promises. NTV's Kevin Mutai reports from Mombasa.
The directive issued by President William Ruto to revert port services back to Mombasa has not yet been implemented, with the Kenya Ports Authority revealing that relevant teams are still consulting to come up with concrete guidelines on areas of necessary adjustment and realignments.
The way they did it is any company that has been registered out of Mombasa cannot collect their goods in Mombasa. They have to collect their goods in the ICD or Naivasha or wherever else. And the impact of that, of course, is that now you're forced to close down the warehouses here, you're forced to close down the clearing and forwarding companies here.
The inland depots which had been opened had denied Kenya Ports Authority the much needed revenue, because Kenya Ports Authority has not been, as a delivery point, had actually ceded a lot of, percentage of cargo being delivered by the CFSs.
Stakeholders want the port of Mombasa connected to Malaba to facilitate cargo movement towards hinterland. They say the plan was halted after the birth of Naivasha Inland Container Depot, despite KPA buying land in Malaba, Kisumu, Eldoret and Nairobi for the construction of the dry ports.
Mombasa being an inland depot to take care of the transit cargo, I think that was a misplaced arrangement. It should not. Naivasha must relocate to Malaba so that all the 30% of the transit cargo now needs to be offloaded in Malaba. And that is where Kenya Ports Authority initially had made the first plans.
Kazi zile zirudishwe haraka sana kutokana na uwezo wake wa urais. Utakuwa umeokoa familia nyingi kutoka Mombasa paka Southern Corridor Malaba. Biashara zimefungwa kuanzia Mombasa hadi Malaba, huko Mtito Andei, Mazeras.
Part of the directive will also address cargo railage via SGR.
Ni kitu tumekuwa tukipigania kwa muda sana. Na tulieleza wazi ya kwa hata kama ni kulipa deni lile la SGR, kuna njia mubadala ambao kwamba unaweza kutumika. Sio lazima kuumiza uchumi wa eneo moja peke yake. Sio lazima kuumiza uchumi wa eneo moja peke yake.
The businessmen there were forced to transport their goods from Mombasa to Naivasha. So basically it means the port operation will be back to normal the way it used to be. And the port now belongs to the good people of the Republic of Kenya, but not few cartels.
The county government of Mombasa collects at least 27% of its revenue from services such as logistics, clearing and forwarding, and even storage, among others, translating to billions of shillings. The county now says the finance bill of 2022 will align issuance of all licenses through an online platform in order to fast-track ease of doing business.
Mombasa was a deserted city after the previous regime, the era of previous regimes that destroyed the economy of Mombasa. So we are happy that the operations are back, and we want to thank him because he kept his word.
Amejali maslahi ya wapwani. Marais wengi waliotangulia walipuuza pwani na wakaifuja pwani kwa rasilimali zao. Sasa ni matumaini ya mpwani kurudi katika hali yake na utendakazi wake.
Kevin Mutai, NTV in Mombasa.